Hello everyone and welcome back to Daily Dose of English. I'm Tom and I'm so happy you're here with me today. How are you doing? I hope you're ready for an amazing lesson because today we're going to talk about something really fun and personal. Hobbies! Do you know what a hobby is? A hobby is something you do for fun in your free time. A hobby is something you do for fun in your free time. Now you repeat. It's not work, it's not school, it's just for enjoyment. It's not work, it's not school, it's just for enjoyment. Now you repeat. Everyone has different hobbies, and that's what makes conversations interesting. Some people love reading books, some people enjoy cooking, and others might collect stamps or play video games. What about you? What do you like to do in your free time? Today, you're going to learn how to talk about your hobbies naturally in English. You'll learn useful vocabulary, common phrases, and real expressions that native speakers use every day. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to have a full conversation about what you love to do. We'll practice together using our special shadowing technique. Remember, shadowing means you listen to me and then repeat exactly what I say. This helps train your mouth, your brain, and your ears all at the same time. It's like exercise for your English muscles, so grab a cup of tea or coffee, find a comfortable place to sit, and let's begin our journey into the wonderful world of hobbies. Main lesson. Part 1. Essential hobby vocabulary. Let's start with some essential vocabulary about hobbies. I'll teach you the words, use them in sentences, and then we'll practice together. First, let's learn the word hobby itself. A hobby is an activity you enjoy. A hobby is an activity you enjoy. Now you repeat. My hobby is reading. My hobby is reading. Now you repeat. Now, free time or spare time. This means time when you're not working or studying. I play guitar in my free time. I play guitar in my free time. Now you repeat. What do you do in your spare time? What do you do in your spare time? Now you repeat. Here's an important verb. To enjoy. This means to like something or have fun doing it. I enjoy swimming. I enjoy swimming. Now you repeat. She enjoys painting pictures. She enjoys painting pictures. Now you repeat. Another useful word is interested. When you're interested in something, you want to know more about it or do it. I'm interested in photography. I'm interested in photography. Now you repeat. Are you interested in learning Spanish? Are you interested in learning Spanish? Now you repeat. Now let's learn passion. A passion is something you love very much, more than just a hobby. Cooking is my passion. Cooking is my passion. Now you repeat. His passion is playing football. His passion is playing football. Now you repeat. Here's a great phrase. To be into something. This is informal and means you really like it. I'm really into yoga these days. I'm really into yoga these days. Now you repeat. She's into collecting vintage clothes. She's into collecting vintage clothes. Now you repeat. Let's learn to take up. This means to start a new hobby. I want to take up dancing. I want to take up dancing. Now you repeat. He took up gardening last year. He took up gardening last year. Now you repeat main lesson. Part 2. Common hobbies and how to describe them. Now let's explore different types of hobbies and learn how to talk about them naturally. Creative hobbies. Many people enjoy creative hobbies. These are activities where you make something. Let's practice. I love painting landscapes. I love painting landscapes. Now you repeat. Drawing helps me relax. Drawing helps me relax. Now you repeat. Photography is my favourite hobby. Photography is my favourite hobby. Now you repeat. I take photos every weekend. I take photos every weekend. Now you repeat. Writing stories is fun. Writing stories is fun. Now you repeat. I write in my journal every night. I write in my journal every night. Now you repeat. Sports and physical activities. Now let's talk about active hobbies. I go jogging 3 times a week. Let's break this down. I go jogging. I go jogging. Now you repeat. 3 times a week. 3 times a week. Now you repeat. Now the full sentence, I go jogging 3 times a week. I go jogging 3 times a week. Now you repeat. Swimming keeps me healthy. Swimming keeps me healthy. Now you repeat. I play tennis with my friends. I play tennis with my friends. Now you repeat. Yoga makes me feel peaceful. Yoga makes me feel peaceful. Now you repeat. I've been doing yoga for 2 years. Let's break it down. I've been doing yoga. I've been doing yoga. Now you repeat. For 2 years. For 2 years. Now you repeat. Full sentence. I've been doing yoga for 2 years. I've been doing yoga for 2 years. Now you repeat. Indoor hobbies. Many hobbies can be done at home. Reading is my favourite pastime. Reading is my favourite pastime. Now you repeat. I read before bed every night. I read before bed every night. Now you repeat. Watching movies is relaxing. Watching movies is relaxing. Now you repeat. I love cooking new recipes. I love cooking new recipes. Now you repeat. Baking cakes is my specialty. Baking cakes is my specialty. Now you repeat. Playing video games is exciting. Playing video games is exciting. Now you repeat. I collect stamps from different countries. Let's break this down. I collect stamps. I collect stamps. Now you repeat. From different countries. From different countries. Now you repeat. Full sentence. I collect stamps from different countries. I collect stamps from different countries. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 3. Useful phrases for talking about hobbies. Now let's learn some natural phrases that native speakers use when discussing hobbies. Expressing interest. I'm crazy about hiking. I'm crazy about hiking. Now you repeat. This means you really, really love it. I'm a big fan of jazz music. I'm a big fan of jazz music. Now you repeat. I can't get enough of reading. I can't get enough of reading. Now you repeat. This means you always want to read more. It's right up my alley. It's right up my alley. Now you repeat. This means it's perfect for you. Talking about frequency. I play chess once in a while. I play chess once in a while. Now you repeat. This means sometimes, not often. I hardly ever watch TV. I hardly ever watch TV. Now you repeat. This means almost never. I go fishing whenever I can. I go fishing whenever I can. Now you repeat. I paint in my spare time. I paint in my spare time. Now you repeat. I swim every other day. I swim every other day. Now you repeat. This means Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and so on. Expressing dislike. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Now you repeat. This is a polite way to say you don't like something. I'm not really into sports. I'm not really into sports. Now you repeat. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Now you repeat. I can't stand loud music. I can't stand loud music. Now you repeat. This means you really don't like it. Practice section. Shadowing drills. Great job so far. Now let's do some intensive shadowing practice. Remember to speak clearly and try to match my rhythm and intonation. Question and answer practice. What's your favourite hobby? What's your favourite hobby? Now you repeat. My favourite hobby is gardening. My favourite hobby is gardening. Now you repeat. How often do you practice? How often do you practice? Now you repeat. I practice every weekend. I practice every weekend. Now you repeat. When did you start this hobby? When did you start this hobby? Now you repeat. I started 5 years ago. I started 5 years ago. Now you repeat. Why do you enjoy it? Why do you enjoy it? Now you repeat. It helps me relax and be creative. Let's break it down. It helps me relax and it helps me relax. Now you repeat. And be creative. And be creative. Now you repeat. Full sentence. It helps me relax and be creative. It helps me relax and be creative. Now you repeat. Do you do it alone or with others? Do you do it alone or with others? Now you repeat. I usually do it with my friends. I usually do it with my friends. Now you repeat. Sentence building exercise. Now let's build sentences step by step. I like. Now you repeat. I like playing. I like playing. Now you repeat. I like playing the guitar. I like playing the guitar. Now you repeat. I like playing the guitar in the evening. I like playing the guitar in the evening. Now you repeat. She enjoys. She enjoys. Now you repeat. She enjoys reading. She enjoys reading. Now you repeat. She enjoys reading mystery novels. She enjoys reading mystery novels. Now you repeat. She enjoys reading mystery novels before bed. She enjoys reading mystery novels before bed. Now you repeat. Storytelling. Real-life conversations about hobbies. Now let's practice with some real conversations. I'll be different characters, and you can practice along. Conversation 1. Meeting someone new. Person. Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Now you repeat. Person B. Hello, Sarah. I'm Mike. Hello, Sarah. I'm Mike. Now you repeat. Person A. So, Mike, what do you do for fun? So, Mike, what do you do for fun? Now you repeat. Person B. Well, I really enjoy hiking. Let's break it. Well, I really. Now you repeat. Enjoy hiking. Enjoy hiking. Now you repeat. Full. Well, I really enjoy hiking. Well, I really enjoy hiking. Now you repeat. Person A. Oh, that sounds great. How often do you go? Oh, that sounds great. How often do you go? Now you repeat. Person B. I try to go every weekend. I try to go every weekend. Now you repeat. There are beautiful trails near my house. Let's break it. There are beautiful trails. There are beautiful trails. Now you repeat. Near my house. Near my house. Now you repeat. Full. There are beautiful trails near my house. There are beautiful trails near my house. Now you repeat. Person A. That's wonderful. I've always wanted to try hiking. That's wonderful. I've always wanted to try hiking. Now you repeat. Person B. You should join me sometime. You should join me sometime. Now you repeat. It's really fun and good exercise too. It's really fun and good exercise too. Now you repeat. Conversation 2. Talking to a friend. Friend. A. Hey, I heard you took up a new hobby. Hey, I heard you took up a new hobby. Now you repeat. Friend B. Yes, I started learning the ukulele. Yes, I started learning the ukulele. Now you repeat. Friend A. Wow, what made you choose the ukulele? Wow, what made you choose the ukulele? Now you repeat. Friend B. Well, I wanted to learn an instrument. Let's break it. Well, I wanted to. Now you repeat. Learn an instrument. Learn an instrument. Now you repeat. Full. Well, I wanted to learn an instrument. Well, I wanted to learn an instrument. Now you repeat. And the ukulele seemed easier than guitar. And the ukulele seemed easier than guitar. Now you repeat. Friend A. How's it going so far? How's it going so far? Now you repeat. Friend B. It's challenging but really fun. It's challenging but really fun. Now you repeat. I practice for 30 minutes every day. I practice for 30 minutes every day. Now you repeat. Friend A. That's great. Maybe you can play for us soon. That's great. Maybe you can play for us soon. Now you repeat. Friend B. Give me a few more months. Give me a few more months. Now you repeat. I'm still learning the basics. I'm still learning the basics. Now you repeat. More practice. Advanced expressions. Let's learn some more advanced ways to talk about hobbies. Explaining why you like your hobby. It's a great way to unwind. It's a great way to unwind. Now you repeat. Unwind means to relax. It keeps my mind sharp. It keeps my mind sharp. Now you repeat. I find it therapeutic. I find it therapeutic. Now you repeat. This means it helps you feel better emotionally. It's my creative outlet. It's my creative outlet. Now you repeat. This means it's how you express yourself. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. Let's break it. It gives me a sense. It gives me a sense. Now you repeat. Of accomplishment. Of accomplishment. Now you repeat. Full. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. Now you repeat. Talking about challenges. It has a steep learning curve. It has a steep learning curve. Now you repeat. This means it's hard to learn at first. I'm still getting the hang of it. I'm still getting the hang of it. Now you repeat. This means you're still learning how to do it well. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience. Now you repeat. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Now you repeat. I'm improving little by little. I'm improving little by little. Now you repeat. Cultural notes and interesting facts. Let me share some interesting cultural notes about hobbies around the world. In Japan, ikigai means your life's purpose, which often includes hobbies. Many Japanese people take their hobbies very seriously and practice them for life. In Britain, gardening is incredibly popular. The British love their gardens. They even have a saying, "An Englishman's home is his castle, but his garden is his kingdom." Americans often turn hobbies into side businesses. If someone loves baking, they might start selling cakes. This is called a side hustle. Let's practice some cultural expressions. It's typically British to enjoy gardening. It's typically British to enjoy gardening. Now you repeat. Many Italians are passionate about cooking. Many Italians are passionate about cooking. Now you repeat. In Korea, hiking is a national pastime. In Korea, hiking is a national pastime. Now you repeat. Final practice, putting it all together. Now let's create a complete self-introduction about hobbies. This is something you might say when meeting new people. Hi everyone, let me tell you about my hobbies. Hi everyone, let me tell you about my hobbies. Now you repeat. I have quite a few interests. I have quite a few interests. Now you repeat. My main hobby is photography. My main hobby is photography. Now you repeat. I've been taking photos for about 3 years now. Let's break it. I've been taking photos. I've been taking photos. Now you repeat. For about 3 years now. For about 3 years now. Now you repeat. Full. I've been taking photos for about 3 years now. I've been taking photos for about 3 years now. Now you repeat. I especially love nature photography. I especially love nature photography. Now you repeat. Every weekend I go to different parks. Every weekend I go to different parks. Now you repeat. I take pictures of birds and flowers. I take pictures of birds and flowers. Now you repeat. It's so relaxing and peaceful. It's so relaxing and peaceful. Now you repeat. I also enjoy reading in my spare time. I also enjoy reading in my spare time. Now you repeat. I'm really into mystery novels. I'm really into mystery novels. Now you repeat. I probably read 2 books a month. I probably read 2 books a month. Now you repeat. Recently I took up yoga. Recently I took up yoga. Now you repeat. It helps me stay fit and reduce stress. Let's break it. It helps me stay fit. It helps me stay fit. Now you repeat. And reduce stress. And reduce stress. Now you repeat. Full. It helps me stay fit and reduce stress. It helps me stay fit and reduce stress. Now you repeat. I'm still a beginner, but I'm enjoying it. I'm still a beginner, but I'm enjoying it. Now you repeat. What about you? What are your hobbies? What about you? What are your hobbies? Now you repeat. Common mistakes to avoid. Let me help you avoid some common mistakes when talking about hobbies. Don't say, my hobby is sleep. Say, I enjoy relaxing, or I like taking naps. I enjoy relaxing. I enjoy relaxing. Now you repeat. Don't say, I like do yoga. Say, I like doing yoga, or I like to do yoga. I like doing yoga. I like doing yoga. Now you repeat. Don't say, I'm interested in music. Say, I'm interested in music. I'm interested in music. I'm interested in music. Now you repeat. Don't say, I go to swimming. Say, I go swimming. I go swimming. I go swimming. Now you repeat. Quick review dialogue. Let's do one more quick dialogue to review everything. A. What do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do in your free time? Now you repeat. B. I'm really into painting these days. I'm really into painting these days. Now you repeat. A. Oh, how long have you been painting? Oh, how long have you been painting? Now you repeat. B. I took it up about 6 months ago. I took it up about 6 months ago. Now you repeat. A. What kind of things do you paint? What kind of things do you paint? Now you repeat. B. Mostly landscapes and sometimes portraits. Mostly landscapes and sometimes portraits. Now you repeat. A. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Now you repeat. B. Yeah, it's my way of unwinding after work. Yeah, it's my way of unwinding after work. Now you repeat. Recap and call to action. Wow, you've done an amazing job today. Let's quickly review what we've learned. We learned essential vocabulary like hobby, free time, enjoy, and interested in. We discovered how to use great phrases like I'm into, it's not my cup of tea, and I'm crazy about. We practiced talking about different types of hobbies, creative, physical, and indoor activities. We learned how to explain why we like our hobbies and how often we do them. We practiced real conversations that you can use in daily life. And most importantly, we did lots of shadowing practice to help you speak more naturally and confidently. Remember, the key to improving your English is practice. Try to use these phrases when you meet new people. Talk about your hobbies with friends, family, or even with yourself in the mirror. Here's your homework. Choose 3 hobbies, one you love, one you want to try, and one that's not your cup of tea. Practice talking about each one using the phrases we learned today. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to Daily Dose of English. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. We post new videos every week to help you speak English more naturally and confidently. Also, leave a comment below and tell me about your favourite hobby. In English, of course. I love reading about what you enjoy doing in your free time. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Remember, every time you practice, you're getting better. Keep speaking, keep trying, and keep believing in yourself. This is Tom from Daily Dose of English saying goodbye for now. See you in the next lesson. Keep practicing and remember, your English is improving every single day. Bye-bye.